28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Takes him to the 45.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I mean, that should be
now
good
they
enough
face
pass
a
for the
3rd and
linebacker
10
to
after
stop.
back-to-back incompletions.
Oh.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And find Galladay, that's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards is the pickup there at a 1st down for L.A. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert now. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there, as that one was knocked away.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. He stopped. And then right when I threw it, he jumped doing a good shit. That's some sorry shit, dude. Did he just celebrate?
It's a touchdown.
Damn, I hate when
It
niggas
looked to me
celebrate.
like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think, so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone.
And I knew it was man defense when I threw it. I knew it was man. I just thought the block was going to get there.
25-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. He took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all have to be number 1.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
At the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Precision, precision, precision. That's the definition of it right there. Great pass, great catch for the score.
Yeah, people talk about arm strength all the time. Well, if you're not precise and you're not accurate, the arm strength really doesn't matter. We saw a little bit of everything with that throw.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in first down.
Chiefs. That was a horrible pass. Mahomes can get that in there, though. If I threw that, it's interception. All day.
These two teams are tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Go get it. Ah, he can't get that.
Leads it to
Fuck.
Hardman. And he's brought to the ground with
Anderson
another
can't get
first
that.
down at the Chargers 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down, Kansas City.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to him. And some room to roll now.
If you were me,
he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Score again.
Kill with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butker on.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Caught here near midfield, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. Cap 2 inbounds in the NFL. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense,
oh, the Chiefs, man. Good shit.
Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. 20. Prime time, baby. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
94 overall D tackle, man. I pay this nigga, bro, and they still let this nigga run on me, man. Right up the middle.
The Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I
Start running the ball, play smarter, play smarter.
First quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny, you know you're
No, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at it, and he was smiling.
Fuck, I'm getting tackled on the fucking...
Confidence in himself. That was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs. And sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
Get back in the game, man. Play
We
smart.
know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
This is a bum-ass nigga, yo. You better stop playing with me.
Here on the return.
Hey, yo.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, yo. This shit is funny, yo.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
I don't care about that. All them niggas sorry, I'm not back.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Fuck.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Just I got Bosa, I got the other nigga. No, I got them niggas. No.
Run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Fake,
To
fake,
throw,
fake,
it's
fake,
Mahomes.
Got him.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the
Why
play
y'all
that
getting blocked by
preceded it, but
receivers,
still,
bro? What's
gotta
going
like the way
on,
they're
bro?
moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down at the 28.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep.
Why is this nigga breaking? Man, what the fuck?
Before he's brought down.
This nigga breaking tackles.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. An
You go
excellent
past me,
run
cool,
there
but
coming
this
from
nigga
out
not
wide.
breaking
We
tackles.
used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? And now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And he takes
Why are y'all not?
Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there.
You gotta score some more, man.
Second
Fuck.
TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Here's Herbert now on second down.
Why are these linebackers making these plays? What the fuck?
The clock here.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Well, shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Sets up
On is the Chargers punter now. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas
Bro, what is my
City.
nigga doing over there? That's a 99
He was
overall
only asked to
tackle,
punt
yo.
once
Why
in the
did they
victory
not
last
tackle?
week as he sends this one away. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do risk-takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. First down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down, so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Oh, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Charger touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Chiefs 28, Chargers 21.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his crew will take over with the ball at the 35-yard line.
Good pick, though.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
47-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, are almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Keep celebrating, baby. Keep celebrating.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Keep celebrating.
25-yard line.
He happy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back.
That's my fault.
He's
That's
taken down,
my fault.
able to
That's my
slip
fault.
across the 35.
I ain't mad at y'all team. That's my
15
fault.
yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value.
Bro, goddamn, bro. What are y'all doing?
He creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Another carry.
And
That one
great
ain't my
yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Damn shame y'all giving it up like that,
Succession.
bro.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll bring it
He's behind the line of
just a
scrimmage.
short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the rational heads on the sidelines prevail and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do that. And he is going to be taken
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck?
Of this third quarter. Taco Charlton. He's the
Taco Charlton over 99 overall. Man,
we
you gotta stop this shit, bro.
28.
They gotta stop this shit, bro. Shit.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Play action. It's Herbert. Going for a right side here. Complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 41 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. This is going to be intercepted.
Damn, man. She was open. I think I threw it a little late. She just ran the ball, trying to give it to that nigga. He was open, but I threw it a little late. Oh, I guess I got hit. Yeah, I got hit. That's cool. I take
He may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Bro, can I stop the run at all, man? Can y'all do anything for me, man, please?
These guys right around 20 or under that. If they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sidelines.
Oh, God. Stop breaking tackles.
They can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball...
Damn, that's the first time all game he got behind the line of scrimmage, bro. First time all game.
As they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Pass from Trolley. And he will have a Chiefs
Oh, God, bro. What am I paying my line for? They cannot stop nothing, man.
28 yards on the ground. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
this shit is really blowing me, man.
Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Gonna give this
What the fuck? They're going past and going to Mahomes.
Near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has.
Come on, man. We need to stop right here. All the dumb shit y'all doing don't even matter. You stop right here, bro.
And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep, and this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage, back at the 17.
Behind the line.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Butker's kick here is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
They kick off for Kansas City.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late 4th quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Joey slide out to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it hit?
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by a Keller Witherspoon.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
after the turnover. Here's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home.
Yeah, thanks for the motivation.
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Chargers, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Sheesh, 219 yards. Well, you got to stop. Saquon, 20 yards per carry. I could run Saquon all day, and I just don't. I'm trying to build my team because I've been passing all season, so I ain't tripping on that shit. Damn.